It's week 1 of the National Football League, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Panthers and the Texans, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Carolina Panthers and the Houston Texans. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And when you watch Corral play, you have to be impressed with just how fearless he is in any situation. Excellent in the pocket, accurate, ball gets out of his hands quickly. He also can break out and create big plays as well, often with his legs. A tough runner, a tough leader. This guy has big-time potential.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And Corral will throw it. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Yeah, 1 for 1. A lot more to go. They'll run on first down. It's Burton, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burton. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a give, right side. Burton. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Corral looking to throw it. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. The decision to tack and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So a 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. They decide against going for it on 4th and 1, maybe to the dismay of their offense, but hey, a nice consolation prize down inside the 5.
Nice consolation prize indeed. So maybe the offense is upset, but they show confidence in their defense by punting it away.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Pierce. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Matt Ioannidis bullying his way in and sticking him to the turf.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He'll drop to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fighting through, and he's got space. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Corral. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice shot there, keeping the toes inbounds. On third down, it's Burton. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
He's brought down by Shaq Johnson. A gain of 4 is now 2nd and 6.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Pierce will try to pick it up. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Taking it about the 16. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Now after the sack, you got Corral and the Panthers here staring at a tough play, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's got Burton here. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. A gain of 9, not enough
forced to get it to his running back, but how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a fourth down?
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Returnable here from the 38. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense taking over again. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it. The quick feet by Jackson.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football.
It's his first career game, and now he has thrown his first career interception.
So let's face it, that's very simply his welcome to the NFL moment, isn't it?
Get it out of the way, right?
Get it out of the way, and he hopes it'll be the last for this game and not too many in his career.
Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet, trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burton. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On 1st down, Burton. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle. We're scoreless after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Corral on 2nd down.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Up the middle they go. It's Burton. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Corral looking to throw.
Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Off play action. Here's Corral.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick six. So dealing with his deficit here, we'll see if he can try to make amends on this drive. 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he fires one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A nice completion there for the first down. And Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, had his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The tackle by Jeremy Chin. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw here.
At the 46-yard line.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down, here's Corral.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Burton. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
On 2nd down now. It's Burton, and able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
Here's Corral.
Over the middle, complete. It's Moore.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line.
Corral with it on 1st down.
This one into the hands of Burton. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Corral looking to pass. 2nd down.
He finds his man. Complete. That's Burton.
And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st down, Burton.
He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Off play action. Here's Corral.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Burton.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. 3rd down, Corral.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burton. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
3rd and goal. Here's Corral.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Laviska Shenault
from 3 yards out.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback.
Houston set to take over.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
2nd and 5.
And that'll be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now back to throw.
Finds his man. It's John Mechie. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Gets the dump off to Pierce.
It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw again. Right side complete to Mechie. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Open man is Mechie, and he's got him. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So that challenge, a successful one. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Man open right side. It's Rodgers. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Looking to throw.
This will be complete to Mechie.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a 1st down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
2nd and 4. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And a loose football. But I think a Texan player was able to get his hands on it, and they will indeed hold on to the ball and the possession. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
From the 6. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
1st and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets him set
at their own 23.
Corral to throw on 1st and 10.
He's got Burton here. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 29, Corral. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A first down throw here for Corral. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Now a give, right side. Burton. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
69 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. He's making a splash in his NFL.
Both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
Corral with it, first down here. He's got the connection to Moore.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. On 2nd down, it's Burton. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Burton.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll run on first down. Burton. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw, Corral.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Tommy Trimble.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
He's got his man. It's the tight end, Brevin Jordan.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Complete to Damian Pierce. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch.
Pierce takes it straight ahead.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Texans on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 8. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On second down now, it's Burton, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, Corral.
And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
1st and 10, it's Pierce.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw.
Pass caught on the out route by Mechie.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. The other day they told us we got 4 and 5 yards. You have to be able to convert. And I guess
guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. On first down, it's Corral. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. On second down, it's Burton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 110 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Burton, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Burton. They find some open field here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score it.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Switching it up. Corral going to throw here. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. This one into the hands of Burton. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. And now out comes Houston. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll set up a throw.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there for 3rd down, as that was not easy to hold on to.
It's now 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Houston.
When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, you got to take some chances you might not normally take, and here, that one pays off big time.
And you have to think to yourself, not only did that pay off big time for them, but what was going on the opposite side of the ball? They know that they have to take a chance here. They know they have to come up with something big, yet it still happens. So credit the execution, but wonder what the defense was doing.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it 24-13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Corral with it on 1st down. That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Play action, Corral.
Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? 2nd sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get 1. That's memorable. 2? Hello.
Now, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Over the middle, that's caught by Mechie.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 2nd and 4.
Throw over the middle, caught by Jordan. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. You put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Pierce now up the middle.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
51 yards on the ground for him so far.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and 2.
He gets this one to Mechie. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And this one's incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw here. The quick slant caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Kaimi Fairbairn now to attempt the Texan field goal. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. On 1st down, it's Burton, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Burton, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. It's Burton, and he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And they will take a knee here. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.